What are you going for Trump 2024, Jordan?
Hell no. I vote for Kanye 2024.
Oh, even better. I probably won't even vote.
I gotta see who's participating in the election.
No, I don't give a shit.
I don't think Trump is.
Well, he's going to participate.
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna run. You think so?
He's already announced it.
He announced that he's running?
Yes.
Oh.
And he launched NFTs.
Oh, I don't see. That's how much
You
I know
didn't
about.
see his NFTs?
I don't see anything Trump.
Just look up Trump NFTs. They're hilarious. Like, they're seriously hilarious. There's one of them where he had made himself like a superhero.
I think I heard about that actually.
And there was like a whole like campaign behind it. Trump NFTs. Let's pull this up. Maybe he's the reason FTX fell. He got NFTs and people were like, oh, fuck this shit. You're gonna have to bleep that.
We're not starting yet.
Oh, come on.
I gotta. You know how much stuff I have to bleep. We gotta do better.
Do we?
Yes, because I'm not trying to bleep. I'm not trying to go through and bleep every cuss word.
I need to add a little soundboard then. If I know a cuss word I'm about to say is coming up, I can just press beep. Honestly, beeps are funnier than just cussing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it.
Sometimes cuss words are hilarious.
But if you like cuss too much, they're not that funny.
Yeah. But sometimes the
Like whenever it's just like when
it's a lot of beeps, that's hilarious.
it's
Yeah.
so funny.
Oh yeah, I see the NFTs.
NFT sale, Trump's NFT sales take 98%. Let's read this.
Yeah, that whole era was just crazy. What were we doing?
What do you mean we?
Nah, everybody.
Let's see. According to data obtained from OpenSea, the floor price of Trump digital trading cards has plunged over 90%, dropping to 0.17 Ethereum since its launch. Floor price had reached an all-time high on December 19th when Trump sold over 0.54 Ethereum.
Multitasking.
That's why this podcast sucks.
ADHD multitasking.
This man can't just focus on a podcast. He's got to watch football at the same time.
Remember when I was talking about...
You're so American.
Remember I was talking about ADHD and I was like, I see posts on Instagram and they're just saying stuff and they're like, because of my ADHD, I do this because of my ADHD. I forgot what it was about, actually.
It's about the one where they're like, oh, I'm hallucinating. Must be ADHD.
It was something like that. It was like, I don't text back. ADHD problems. It's like, okay.
No, you're just an asshole. That's why you don't text back. You don't even reply to your mom.
They make it seem like it's a personality trait.
And people deal with everything.
Yeah.
They always have
That's
to have
true.
something that makes their identity.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't just be themselves. They have to have different tags, I guess the way to put it.
Yeah. Have you noticed anything with the algorithms lately?
And what?
Like social
what?
medias? I don't know. It feels like they changed a little bit. Like they became more aggressive.
What do you mean by more aggressive?
Like I would, for example, I would share a tweet or share. It's most really I see it with Instagram Reels. I would share.
Well, here's the thing. I don't really use Instagram anymore.
Okay.
So I don't really know.
Well, even Twitter as well. Like I would click on a tweet and maybe click on the person's profile, and then I'll go to my homepage on Twitter, and then I'll see all these recommended tweets that are kind of the same as what I clicked on. It's like it became way more aggressive.
Well, how do you have your timeline set up?
I have no idea.
Because there was like a option for a while where you could have it default back to chronological.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So I wasn't getting all these suggestions. But now they kind of redid their format.
Yeah,
where
they
it's
took that
like,
all away.
They have like a for you, like your timeline, like your chronological one, and then they have like a recommended one. If I go to the recommended one, yeah, if I like a tweet by somebody, all of a sudden I get all their retweets and likes in that page.
Yeah. But it's not even like people that I follow retweets or likes. It's like I'll click on a tweet and I won't even like it. And then I'll see all these recommendeds that are similar to that tweet I clicked on.
That's interesting. Like there's like stuff like on that page, like if it's like a video, I'll watch the video and then whatever like similar thing to it that I'll just all of a sudden keep getting it. Like I keep getting like on that page like people talking about different anime openings and endings. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's the best. What's the best one? And then someone puts one. So then now I get so many of those.
Yeah, it's funny because I see that too.
Oh, and you don't even watch anime.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I can't even get you to watch a second of anime.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what like on Instagram Reels is the same thing. It's like I will click on an Instagram reel, I might share it with somebody. And then now I will scroll on my like For You or whatever you call it page where you have all those reels. And it's all like similar reels or the same person. This is crazy. It's like, wow, they became like way more aggressive to me. It's interesting.
They're trying to keep us there, bro. They're trying to keep us locked in.
Yeah.
Get our data, sell it, make a profit.
I mean, they already had all my data.
Oh, no, you're just like, who wants my social security number?
No,
lowest bidder.
Not that.
Lowest bidder.
Hey, my credit score is. You can have it. You can have it.
Oh Lord, what would it take for me? What would it take for me to get you to watch an anime at some point?
Pay me.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm not paying you for shit.
To me, there's just better live shows.
No, there's
not. I like live shows better.
No, you don't.
I do. I got to be in the mood to watch anime.
Such a lie.
Yeah, it's a mood. Did you hear about the new Avatar movies they're making? Not Avatar. Okay, when I say Avatar, what do you think of?
Airbender.
Okay.
What do you think? I think of the blue people.
Yeah.
About that, did you say they're going to have the third one? They're supposed to have like a fire tribe.
Yeah.
If they make them the bad guys, James Cameron, I think you're one element away from a lawsuit.
Yeah, it's a ripoff. Even like it's
you're
crazy.
one element away from a copyright suit.
Yeah.
You've already got the name. You've already got like I guess their tribe could be like the air tribe because they fly around on shit.
You already had the air tribe.
You got in the water with the water people.
Yeah, the water.
You're about to go fight the fire people. All you're missing is earth and.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, it's just kind of fire. no pun intended. It sounds kind of good, and it makes sense. But it is a ripoff.
Yeah, it's just
this is a ripoff.
Just rip off this other thing.
It is a ripoff.
Come on, James Cameron.
It's ironic the name's Avatar as well.
Where did that name even come from for the movie?
Well, I think in the first one, he becomes kind of like an avatar. Like he becomes an like artificial blue alien. Like he's not really an alien.
They called those avatars.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not really an alien, he's a human, but he just, do that. No, technology stuff. Yeah.
I just love these little sound effects you're giving right there. Oh my God. Still overrated.
Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come at us. We need we need the engagement.
I think when it comes to like visuals and like entertainment.
Have you watched the second one yet?
No.
I still haven't.
Yeah. But when it comes to visuals and entertainment, I can see why people like it so much.
Yeah, I get it. It's just not for me.
When it comes to stories and like just everything else, it's like it's basic, really.
Yeah, it's just space Pocahontas, as many other people have said.
Yeah,
I'm just stealing jokes here.
Hey, it's your problem.
No, it's our problem. We're a podcast.
But you're a person. You're your own person.
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't know. I might be a robot at this point. Who knows?
Okay.
Sometimes, do you ever just feel like you're like, I don't know how to be a human being?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Why is it me always going out on the limb here?
I don't feel that way. I just don't. I mean, be honest,
Sometimes I'm just like, I don't really know how to be a human. I'm just acting like I think I'm supposed to act. Like something will happen. It's like, how am I supposed to respond?
Yeah.
Like if someone starts crying in front of you, what do you do? My first thought is, I have no clue what to do.
My first thought is, never mind.
Do it. Nope. Go there. I've already stepped on it. I'm on the ledge already. You come join me.
My first thought was like that too. Yeah, you're right.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, you're still my answer because you said get on the ledge. Get on the ledge.
My first thought is, oh, why are you crying? What do you need help with?
I don't know if that's what you were thinking.
Yeah, that's my first thought. To support the person, obviously, Evan. To support the person, make sure they're all right. Wipe their tears.
Don't wipe my tears.
I'm not wiping your tears. I'm not touching your tears. Never.
Well, you're not supporting me then.
I'll support you in other ways. Pause. See, I call myself.
I'm still creeped out.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Don't ever say you're gonna wipe my eyes. That's weird.
Wipe your what?
My eyes.
I didn't say eyes.
Yes, you did.
I said tears.
Same difference.
No, tears are not always out of the eyes. Sometimes on the cheeks. When it drips down.
Don't touch my cheeks either.
I'm not touching your cheeks. This episode needs to be called Pause because we're just wild.
We can't use the name already. There's gonna be more podcasts like this in the future, probably. Getting on serious topics, did you see the whole lawsuit regarding like deceptive trailers?
Yeah, I think we talked about this.
We haven't talked about it. We were going to talk about it last podcast, but we never got around to it.
Yeah, I saw something about that. I did.
What is that something?
I think I saw it with Marvel and how they kind of hide stuff in the trailers, or they show something that's not really in the movies to kind of throw people off.
Well, not exactly. That's what people were like taking this lawsuit that's going on and being like, "Oh, this is what's going to happen."
Yeah.
But so from what I understand the situation, there was a movie that came out somewhat recently, maybe like 2021 or something. Not really a movie for me. It had to do with like some dude ended up like in some timeline where everyone didn't know the Beatles existed or some shit. Sorry, cussed again. Making you work. But I think it was called Yesterday. And on one of the trailers that came out, they had Ana de Armas. You know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
They had her like in one shot. And apparently she was in the movie, but they ended up editing all the scenes that she was in out. So some people that were fans of hers went and rented a movie for $3 and because they saw that she was in it in the trailer.
Yeah.
And then she wasn't in it. So then they sued Universal Studios. As one does for $3.
For $3? Wow.
No, they sued for more, but you know.
Yeah, but like you paid $3. Yeah, get over yourself.
But the thing that it kind of goes back into the annoying thing about media in general with like headlines. So people went around saying like, "Oh, you can now sue regarding misleading trailers." But the thing is, the case is still ongoing. So I looked into the case a little bit. I can only get so far into it because I don't feel like paying for pleadings. Because, you know, we're not that kind of podcast anyways.
Yeah.
But within the case, they had filed a motion to strike, which basically, so this is going on in U.S. District Court. So they call all their different pleadings and stuff different things. But basically, it's similar to within general civil court that you would deal with at a lower level court. You had something called a motion for default judgment. Yeah, default judgment. Basically, it's the defendant files for the judge, like basically laying an argument for the judge to say, "Hey, just throw this shit out. There's no reason for this case." Like they don't have an argument. So they filed the U.S. District version of that basically, and the judge ruled against it. So the case is going to continue on. But people heard that news and took it as, "Oh, they won the lawsuit. You can sue for deceptive trailers."
Yeah.
Like the media does. They just put a crazy headline out for clicks.
Yeah.
So people started running around with that, and then that's why you got like those Marvel discussions.
Interesting. I don't see them winning this case. It's hard to, so it's like she was in the movie, but they edited her out. You can't go back and edit trailers that you already uploaded. Like, what if they were just intended to have her in the movie? But
well, it also goes back into just the history of the trailers in general in the first place. There's so many times that movies will just completely change after trailer is out.
Really, I can't remember. I don't know of one trailer that was just like totally different from movies.
I saw someone lay out like the history of this. Like it's a thing that's gone on forever, but
really?
I don't really pay attention to things like that.
Yeah. I see trailers and I can see the tone being different with the movies. But yeah, it's nothing like totally crazy or different than you would need to sue movie studios for. So I don't see this being a thing, really.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win the case. I think Universal Studios will win it. I just think supposedly because I'm not paying for the pleadings because you have to first create a login with it's called Pacer. It's like public access to hold on. Pacer public access to court electronic recordings. There we go. You have to pay for that, and you have to pay for every single pleading you pull. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like doing all that. I could probably read all through it and figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
but I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
but supposedly just the argument they laid out was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I think they just did a horrible job with their argument. They try to argue the fact of like free speech for the trailer. It should be covered under free speech. And it's like, no, you should argue the fact of whenever you make your trailers, you don't always know how the movie's going to end up being.
Yeah.
And they could have probably won on that.
Yeah.
But they try to argue free speech.
Interesting.
And it's like, not the strongest argument.
Yeah.
And that's why it got struck down. And they're going to continue with Discovery and all that.
Mm.
I think I saw, let me look at this docket I found. I think it looks like they have a hearing set for April 3rd. I don't know if that's the final hearing or not. But it's some hearing.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know that much about U.S. District Court because don't typically deal with that.
But it makes sense why studios could be sued for false advertising.
I think that's what they're trying to argue, but it still goes down to whenever you're releasing trailers and such. It's like we changed the movie.
Yeah, that's a good argument, but you can also argue, did you change it or did you put in this actor to get, fans of this actor or actress to come see the movie?
Well, at that time, she wasn't that big. After that movie came out, I think is when more of her, like when the James Bond movie came out. And that's really what blew up her stock.
Yeah, but it is important, I don't know, to come out with the right.
But it also comes down to, I think, part of like the deceptive, using that wording means like you purposely misled.
Yeah, and it's hard to
they would have to
prove
to prove that they specifically did that on purpose.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard to prove. Even if they did do it on purpose, it's going to be hard to prove.
Yeah, it's still going to be hard to prove.
Yeah. So essentially, movie studios could put for example,
they can put it. They're just going to probably going forward just putting disclaimers.
Yeah.
That's probably the big outcome from this is movie studios just to cover their ass. They're going to start putting disclaimers at the end of trailers.
Yeah.
Basically saying like, oh, things are subject to change.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes sense. And they should have been doing that.
Here's an example. Rogue One. There's so much shit in that trailer. It's not in the movie.
Yeah. It's a lot of Marvel movies that are like that too.
Well, the Rogue One thing had to come down to they redid the movie so many times.
Really?
Like they had to keep bringing in different people to overhaul it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like for example, Spider-Man No Way Home. In the trailer there was a shot of the 3 Spider-Mans that was in the movie, but they edited them out for the trailers to not get people to know that there are 3 Spider-Mans in the movie.
Even though it was kind of obvious.
Yeah, even though it's kind of obvious.
Because like in that clip, it's just like, oh, other people got kicked by invisible people.
Yeah.
In the air.
But that was a trailer for that released in like overseas somewhere, and someone found it and was like, hey, this person's getting hit by air. What is going on here? But yeah. So it makes sense why people were upset and would want to sue for that. But it also, it's going to be hard to prove, and it probably won't amount to anything. Except for maybe a disclaimer. So yeah, that's our conclusion.
Is that how you wrap it up? And that's our conclusion.
So have you heard about the new I was going to say This Is Us. Oh my God. The Last of Us trailer or The Last of Us show.
No. Well, I've heard about it because there's a screenwriting podcast where the writer of that show does. So I've heard about it like 2 or 3 years ago.
So
and I've randomly heard a thing here and there.
So apparently it's the highest Rotten Tomato score of any HBO original. It's like at 98%. I saw a review for it.
I never played the game, so I'm not really invested.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's the only game that I've watched other people play that I've never played. Like I would watch it on YouTube.
It's the only one.
Yeah, only one.
There's not a single game that you've watched.
Not on YouTube.
That didn't play.
No. Like I would watch like game throughs, you know what I'm talking about? Like I'll watch
like Let's Plays or whatever.
Yeah, like what Let's Plays. And that's the only game that I've watched. It was so popular. And
Let's Play still a thing?
Yeah. But I don't think it's as popular.
They used to be big on YouTube. But now you don't really see it.
Yeah. It will be big when there's a game that comes out that everyone's hyped for. Like the Spider-Man games or God of War. But yeah, Last of Us, only one that I've watched. It was super popular. People loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard reviews, and I don't know how much I put into this review, but they said that it doesn't 100% follow the games, and there's a lot of things that are changed.
Mm-hmm.
But
what's the game even about? Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
Yeah, it's
I'm pulling a Skip Bayless right now.
I haven't played it. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's about basically a young lady and a man, and it's like a father-daughter type figure.
Okay.
Zombies apocalypse.
Okay.
And they're just trying to survive. And other things happen. You know, it's a story. You know, things happen. But overall, it's more of them trying to survive and just what's people will love about it. What I liked about it was the type of zombies there were. Like they were called clickers, and
that feels like a slur.
And they would come and and they would come and they would click. And be like, I can't do the click. Like, but yeah, it was super scary, and the gameplay was cool. I'm excited for it. It comes out today on HBO.
Okay,
excited for it.
I probably won't watch.
Yeah. You never watch anything live, even the good shows.
Nope.
Yeah. It's like me with
watch a single anime.
Yeah. It's like me with anime.
How do we have a podcast?
I don't know. You review the animes, I review the live.
You do a lot better reviewing on a podcast than I do. For me to review, I have to script something out.
You think so? I feel like that review I just had was just terrible.
Well, it's because you don't remember the game.
Yeah, at all, honestly.
But like whenever we talk about different movies or shows, I feel like you do a much better job just describing it on the spot.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like I just start spitting out random details that hit me in the brain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this thing. And it's like I start talking about the plot and this thing happened, this thing, this.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, what the hell is going on? I think
hell's
talking
about. It should be allowed.
I think hell and damn are allowed.
Okay, cool. Because how would they know what I'm talking about? How do you know what dam I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can talk about Beaver Dam.
Hoover Dam!
Could I sue YouTube for demonetizing a video that I had?
Yeah, you just want to sue one of the biggest companies in the world with probably the highest monthly budget for attorneys on staff.
No, actually, not it. You bring a good point.
Even though they do have a big lawsuit that's in the Supreme Court at some point.
Do you think with this happening, would there be another service come into play?
No, because YouTube's just so massive.
I think
the issue is you have to get people who use it to move to something else.
I think there will be. I think there will be a trend of people going to platforms where they don't penalize you for saying whatever you want to say.
Okay, Truth Social, you're voting for Trump 2024.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying what I see, and I think that it's gonna get people to come over.
If Kanye buys Parler, you're gonna go on Parler?
No, I'm not going to any of these apps. I'm not going to any of these apps because honestly, cussing is whatever. I don't really care. I can watch people with cuss. I can watch people without cussing. It's whatever.
It's hard
to watch people without.
No, to not cuss.
Oh, to not cuss.
For me not to cuss, it's hard.
Yeah, it's not really hard for me. But yeah.
Well, I'm an edgelord, so.
You got an edgelord?
Yeah.
What is an edgelord?
Oh my. You never know any internet terms anymore, do you?
I've never heard of an edgelord.
How have you never heard of an edgelord?
Who's heard of an edgelord?
That's like the biggest description of like what Elon Musk is.
Well, you're an Elon Musk lover, so.
No, I'm not. I've spent so many podcasts hating on him.
Hate is just love.
Oh my God.
Wait, what did Drake say? What did Drake say? Hate is just.
Why does it always go back to Drake for you, huh?
What is? Because I love Drake.
Do you hate Drake?
No, I love Drake.
That means you hate him too.
I don't admit it. I mean, I don't deny it.
Shut up.
What is it? Hate is just love in the same sense. I forgot. Anyways.
Everyone has flipped that line at some point.
Yeah. Anyways.
So many rappers have done that.
Anyways.
Edgelord, a person who affects a provocative or extreme persona, especially online, typically it doesn't finish, but provocative.
Whenever I hear edgelord, I hear of edging, and it throws me off. So.
Hentai desu ka?
Huh?
Just say yes.
No.
I asked you if you were a pervert.
Oh, you learn Japanese? That's what you're learning? Is that Japanese?
I've been learning it. I just go in and out.
That's the phrase you learn. Interesting.
No, I just pieced that one together.
No, interesting.
Because hentai literally just means pervert.
But interesting that you...
And desu ka is just like a formal question.
It's interesting that you put that together.
That was an easy one. That was like, bam.
That's your thing that you
That might have been the first thing I learned.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's interesting that you did that.
Yeah. I told you I'm an edgelord.
Okay. Evan the edgelord.
Okay, that was a shitty joke.
Evan the edgelord?
Yeah, no.
Oh, what you just did?
No.
Yeah, let's just skip over that.
That joke just didn't flow well.
I love Zach Fox.
I do too. He's funny.
I love Zach Fox. Have you seen that show, Abbott Elementary?
I've heard so much about it, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I always see it pop up on my timeline all the time on Twitter.
Yeah, I love that show, and he's one of the characters.
Isn't he like a rap? Like he's trying to be a rapper and he's dating like the main character or whatever. Yeah.
But he's just funny. He's hilarious.
Oh, I love him in the Wendy's commercials too.
Yeah,
he's like the manager of the Wendy's.
Yeah, I love him in everything that I see. Really,
I like it. I understand his sense of humor. Yeah, it just fits.
Oh,
shut up. Shut up.
You love his sense of humor? That's so cute, Evan.
No, just because it's similar to my sense of humor. That's why.
That's so cute.
Oh,
it's adorable.
Oh, shut up. I hate that word.
Adorable?
I hate that
These
word.
words that you hate are just so random. Like, why do you hate adorable?
Because my hate list is long as hell.
Really? Give me something off your hate list.
I can't wait till the day we have like a Reddit people to start making a hate list for me because it's long.
Yeah. So put that on the list. Adorable.
Okay, the word adorable. I hate that one.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. I hate Elon Musk.
Okay.
Which
is interesting. Let's go to that.
What?
Why do people hate Elon Musk? What has he done?
For me, it's more of just like, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. One, since I'm an edgelord, I have to hate all other edgelords.
Okay.
Two,
competition type thing.
Yeah, it's like you don't have one Demon King. You can't have more than one.
Okay. Understandable.
The main thing comes down to it's like you're the wealthiest person in the world, but you're just constantly dying for attention. Is the thing that drives me, that kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
That's probably the main thing is like, dude, stop trying to get so much attention.
Okay.
It's just like, be secure with yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you probably wouldn't have that much money if you're secure with yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
But most people just hate him because he's just rich.
Interesting. Kind of what I thought. People just hate for no reason.
Yeah, they hate from outside the club.
Yeah. Because I will see things that he does, and I'm like, okay, whatever. People will be hating the fuck out of it. I'm like, whoa.
Well, I guess I don't hate him. It's just people would put him on my hate list.
Yeah.
Just because I hate everything.
All right. Who's someone else on your hate list? I really don't have a hate list. Who do I hate? I don't really have a hate list.
I'm trying to think.
I have a love list.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go who I love.
We're trying to be a positive podcast now.
Yep, positive. So first I want to say Drake, you know.
We know.
Yeah, so that's number one. Number two.
Nothing brand new.
All right, let's get past that actually, because that was just crazy.
No, go. What's number two on your list? You know Drake's number one on your list.
I don't know. My girlfriend.
Oh my God.
My parents.
Shut up.
We just came so corny. Get the fuck out. Would you ever invest in a movie theater?
In a movie theater?
Yeah.
Like, are we talking about like a big chain or just like a solo one?
Yeah, like, so for me, one of my dreams is to like make movies and get big and then have my own like theater and maybe like my hometown or somewhere people can go and maybe build a little chain out of it.
So regarding that, what I'm going to say is if we're hoping to build a film company making films, you legally can't own a movie theater chain.
Really?
Yeah. Like that's there's legal reasons why Disney doesn't have like an entire chain and Universal have their own chain.
What about Amazon?
They don't own movie theaters.
I thought they were investing in
it. But they're also not considered a studio yet.
Really?
Like,
I thought they were Amazon Studios. No? There's
certain legal definitions.
Okay.
And I think they've kind of found different loopholes.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
No, I don't think they don't have. Yeah, I don't think they have movie theaters. I mean, not studios, but theaters.
Yeah, Amazon doesn't right now, but I thought they were investing. I thought they were investing 1 billion. Didn't we talk about that?
No, they're investing 1.8 billion to make like 10 movies a year.
Oh, okay.
To make like 10 feature films a year to put in theaters.
Oh, I thought
they're not buying a movie theater. I was confused for a second. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. No, they're looking to produce a bunch of movies a year, like basically doing studio film thing, like big studio things. But they're not buying theaters.
Well, I'm not gonna be the owner. You know, I'll let somebody else hint be the owner. You know, quotations.
Yeah,
of the theaters. Then I'll invest in it. Yeah,
you got to have like that spider web of ownership of entities owning entities. You gotta have that SPF set up.
And then the IRS comes after me. Yeah. So it takes all my money. And then I'll be homeless. And
offshore accounts, baby.
Big moves. One thing I am scared though, like starting the business. Not really scared, but
I mean, technically the business is started.
Yeah, but once it gets flowing,
we just have no income. So
once it gets a lot of cash flow and all that, is how to handle that. I want to hire immediately.
What, a CFO?
Somebody, an accountant or somebody good, a manager, just somebody that knows what they're doing. Because I would be like, imagine if we just got super big and all this, opportunities and money just come. Like, what the hell?
You can't count money.
Like how to invest it properly and like what to do, how to do all that. It's just something that I don't get nervous about. I'm like, first thing I'm gonna do, hire an accountant for sure. And I wonder what that's the main move people do.
No, not usually. That's not usually people's not first move.
Really?
But yeah.
What do you think their first move is? Spending?
A lot of time, I guess you can kind of say in a way, sometimes people will hire like a business manager to handle most of the business side of things. But it also depends like on the founders. The founders may be have
already
that type of background.
Yeah.
Or they may prefer doing that type of stuff anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
So it kind of comes down to the individuals.
Yeah, that's true.
The first people you hire.
Yeah. That's true.
I'd rather hire editors first and then get that.
Editors? Oh yeah, editors easy.
Well,
easy
that's what I'm saying. I just got to delegate some, wow, words are hard. Delegate some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Not cussing's hard.
Is it, Evan? All you gotta do is just not cuss.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know.
No. But no, yeah, I know what you're saying, because dealing with all that is kind of just a hassle, because you have to be so involved.
Yeah.
It's like you're very, very involved in business activities, of keeping track of where money goes and coming in, what your projections, like your forecasts for the future are, and trying to plan for those. Yeah, that's why there's a whole role. There's a whole C-suite job for that called a CFO.
Yep.
And then they work alongside a CEO and COO and your various other C-level executives to make business decisions.
Have you heard of the Megan movie? Megan.
Yeah. By Blumhouse or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
Really? I've heard that it's a little successful.
That's how all their films are. They make them really cheap and they always make quite a big amount of money on them.
Yeah. It's the same person that made, oh man, what is that A24 movie that's starring Florence Pugh?
Midsommar?
Yeah. Same person made Midsommar. Actually, let me not say that because I don't think that's true.
You're pulling at me and just throwing things out there.
That's not true.
I love talking about things I don't know anything about.
Yeah, just being wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I'm honest. I just tell you how I feel or how I heard someone else describe something.
Gerard Johnstone.
Johnstone?
Johnstone.
Is that like an alternate version directed by Jon Snow? Is it like an alternate version? Jon Stone? That'd be a great wrestling name. Jon Stone.
Jon Stone. I like that actually.
The name Stone. Jon Stone.
But this Megan movie, it's written by this lady named Megan Gons. I believe she wrote some of the movies, one of my favorite movies of 2022. Let me double check because I don't want to be absolutely wrong about this.
Come on, just go with your gut.
No, because then I'm gonna be wrong as fuck.
We can correct it in post. Said every producer ever.
Correct it in post.
Meanwhile, it costs more money to fix it in post than it does anything else. Do you wonder why visual effects artists want to just off themselves?
Okay, let's just skip that because I don't think this is the right movie I'm talking about. There's a new 8024 movie that's coming out. I saw the trailer for it.
Why are you pointing at me?
I saw the trailer for it.
Calm down, Bill Clinton. Stop pointing at me.
I saw the trailer for it. I think it has Tom Hanks in it. Don't take me.
I'm quoting you.
Don't quote me. Please don't quote me.
Okay. Tom Hanks is in it.
And it's made.
What about Chet?
About what?
What about Chet?
I hope. I hope. But it's also made by the same person that made the movie that you just said with Florence Pugh. Midsommar. It doesn't have Tom Hanks, so.
But it's Chet Hanks in it.
No, Chet Hanks in it. I wish, but it's Joaquin Phoenix that's in it. It's called Beau is Afraid.
Beau is Afraid?
Yes. This movie.
I love any film titles.
This movie, let me just say, it's going to be my favorite movie of 2023.
You haven't even watched it yet. Oh, I can tell you my favorite movie of 2023.
What?
Cocaine Bear.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about that, huh?
Dude, no, I found a movie that I have to watch.
What?
So are you familiar with some of the different like free streaming services? Like ad supported?
Yeah.
On I think it's Pluto. There is a movie called Shark Side of the Moon.
Ooh. Shark Side of the Moon.
Basically, from what I understand, the film, basically these Russians make these like hybrid human sharks and they end up on the moon and then they have to go on a mission to kill them on the moon.
I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. And you want to see that?
Yes.
You want to see that?
Yes.
That's going to be a ridiculous movie.
That's the point. I think it's the same production company that makes all those like Sharknado movies.
Mm.
They have a thing for sharks, apparently.
Yeah, they like sharks. That's their favorite animal.
Baby shark, doo 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 doo.
You know what? We should make a kid. We should make a kid show. We should a kid show. You don't let me finish. You don't let me finish. No, you don't let me finish. You don't let me finish. I'm editing that out. I'm editing it out.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm speeding that part up. I'm speeding that part up.
Keep it in. Pause.
Oh my. We need to end this immediately.
We're only like 38 minutes into it. Keep going.
Snoop Dogg has like a kid like show on YouTube and they have like Baby Shark songs. It'd be kind of fire. I listened to it with my nephew. It was fire. But Beau is Afraid, directed and wrote by Ari.
What the hell did we get over there?
Directed by Ari Aster.
Okay.
So just know
written by John Stone.
John Stone? No, it's not written by John Stone. That's Megan.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just know that this is going to be a weird ass movie. I saw the trailer for that. It looks weirder than Midsommar.
This year I want to watch a lot more like indie films.
Yeah.
Because I'm just tired of these big budget movies.
Remember the app I was talking about? Perfect for it. You want to watch more indie films? Yeah. There was no audience for it. Yeah. Well, now there is, huh?
Yeah. Get all those licenses and
now all of a sudden there is, huh?
Yeah.
See?
Shut up.
See, I know the future. I can predict the future. I do.
No. I'm adding you to my hate list right now.
Yeah, you're hating for sure. You're definitely hating.
Someone has to do it. All you want to do is love everything.
Because it gives you life.
Tell me something you hate.
Haters. Yeah. That's
so
a good
PC.
one. That's a good one, right?
So PC.
There's really nothing I hate.
Get on the ledge.
Something I hate.
Come on. There has to be something.
No, I don't really hate nothing, you know? Hate is just a strong feeling.
Have some strong feelings.
Hate is just a strong negative feeling. I don't have strong negative feelings.
You should.
It's
healthy.
I healed from that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I healed from that.
It's healthy.
It's not healthy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I healed from that, my past.
I mean, the government said that, what are those called? Lucky Charms are healthier than steak.
Really? That's crazy.
So yeah, clearly hating things is healthier than loving things.
Lucky Charms are fire.
I never had them.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Let me have sugary cereal. And
why? You were a menace or something? Why?
No, my parents were just strange like that.
No cereal.
That's why I could only have the basic. Almost cussed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah, you learned it though. You learned it. It's good.
My parents only let me have. We've talked about this before. My parents only let me have like the basic strawberry Pop-Tarts.
That's ridiculous.
So I hate those now. The only ones worse than that are the strawberry ones with like the white frosting. Those are the worst Pop-Tarts.
I don't even know they made those.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Add those to my hate list.
Yeah, I wasn't struggling like that.
Add them to the hate list.
No, they're
crazy. Number one on the hate list.
But
it's the white frosted strawberry Pop-Tarts.
But you're crazy for not liking just the basic strawberry.
Basic ones are At least number 10.
They're classic.
On my hate list.
They're classic.
I don't care about classic.
They're
There's a
reliable.
difference between a classic car and a classic Pop-Tart. Fuck the plastic Pop-Tart.
What? Kind of comparison? Okay.
I'm not here to make sense.
I guess.
I'm here to hate.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm here to hate these basic ass Pop-Tarts.
Nah, they're reliable. They're Mr. Reliable. You can never go wrong with strawberry.
Screw Mr. Reliable.
Okay.
I hate basic ass Pop-Tarts.
No, I'm not mad at it. Do you put the Pop-Tarts in the toaster?
They still suck when you do that with those.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
I've tried every way. You have to do what you got to do when those are your only options.
Yeah, I don't really do that. All right, what's your favorite like snack? Like
anything with sugar.
Really? Like I used to love honey buns.
Honey buns are good.
Honey buns. Have you ever heard like those strawberry shortcakes? How was that a pause?
Honey buns.
Yeah, how was that a pause? That should be a resume. That should be a start.
I mean, with the way this podcast is going, just saying honey buns kind of sounds a little loud.
You're right.
By the way, this podcast should just be titled My Hate List.
Okay. Evan's hate list.
Just call it My Hate List.
Okay.
Just call it that.
But they don't want to know who's hate list.
They'll find out.
If I say Evans, they will be like, oh, Evan.
They don't know who the fuck I am. That's why you go with mine.
The white guy's hate list.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, fuck those Pop-Tarts.
I love those Pop-Tarts. You're tripping.
No.
I used to love honey buns. I used to love zebra cakes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Zebra cakes.
Woo!
Yeah. If you want to give me something for my birthday or Christmas, give me a pack of zebra cakes. I'll be happy. And some socks. I love clothes for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just like sweatpants, t-shirts, socks. I'm easy in every sense. I'm just an easy person.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
Huh.
Yeah, be vulnerable in this podcast.
I hate everything.
You already said
I hate
that.
holidays.
Really? No, now you're tripping. Now
I hate holidays.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say, what's the worst holiday? You hate Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, you are a menace. You are a menace. You are the Grinch.
I am.
No, really.
I tell people that every single time.
You're a Grinch, really. That's crazy.
What's the old dude from that Christmas story? The one with the ghost.
Let me look it up.
What's his name?
Let me look it up because I know it.
Because my problem is I have like the is it Daffy or Donald Duck version of that in my head?
I have no idea.
Scrooge McDuck. That's the one I have in my head.
Scrooge. Yeah, that's the name.
If I have money, I'm gonna become him.
Crazy, ridiculous. You need a hill. What else?
No.
What else do I need to say?
It's healthy.
To you,
it's healthy.
I guess.
I'm just saying.
That's crazy. You hate Christmas. That's crazy.
I don't like.
Were
Christmas.
you loved as a child?
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't just hate Christmas and peace. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Thanksgiving's kind of overrated, but that's because I have white people crit Thanksgiving.
Honestly, I can see why Thanksgiving is overrated. I just like it because it's a holiday and you get days off and you get to eat.
That's the only thing I care about, is just having days off. I don't care about the actual holidays.
Yeah. I used to when I was little, though. Christmas, I used to love Christmas.
I hate my birthday.
Because you're getting old?
Well, I've never liked my birthday.
Really?
Because I think me? Ew.
Oh, yeah.
Ew. It's disgusting. It hurts.
You hate being loved. That's what it is.
Yes.
You hate being cared for.
Yes. Don't you care about me?
I see now. I see.
I only function off hate. The way like plants take in sunlight.
You take in hate?
Yeah.
Okay. You feed off the hate?
That's the only thing I know I can process.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else, I'd just throw up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I
don't need water or food. I just need hate.
You just need hate?
Mm-hmm.
You just need hate in your life?
Exactly.
Sounds like a stressful life. Really.
You make do.
Okay. I think we talked about this before. Well, I want to see, because I forgot your answer, Loki. So I want to see, what actor or actress would you choose first when you make a movie? You're making a movie, right? And you need a cast. Who is the first person you think of?
Well, it depends on the project.
Just think of a project you want to do. You make these prompts so hard, Evan. It doesn't need to be this hard.
And you're gonna say Leo. So predictable.
There are a couple.
Okay, list your couple.
Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up the names.
How does
Leo for sure. That'll be number one. Jonathan Majors.
That's Kang. Okay.
Jonathan Majors. We definitely talked about this before, I think.
I think so.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Did you say Joaquin or fucking Phoenix?
Joaquin.
Oh, it sounded like fucking in my head.
Fucking Phoenix.
I was like, what?
It's fucking Phoenix.
Fucking Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. Imagine Joaquin Phoenix, Jonathan Majors in a movie. Crazy. Oscar right there. Give me an Oscar. All right, your turn.
Duh. I hate these prompts.
Are these prompts that hard?
Yes.
Who's your favorite actor?
I don't have a favorite actor.
Oh my gosh. You don't have an actor.
I care more about directors than I do about actors.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You wrote something.
Okay.
What director would you...
Me? I'm not fucking...
All right, let's go to something else. Gosh. All right, let me see what else I got on here.
This episode is so chaotic. What is going on here?
Oh, jeez.
You just keep thinking of things and I just shit on you.
Yeah, like goodness gracious.
Oh my God.
Goodness. I'm just trying to...
You're trying to scout
breathe some life into this.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of something else I hate.
Do you know Evan Peters?
Yeah, is that the dude who was on whatever the serial killer show, Dahmer or whatever?
Dahmer, yeah. I really like Evan Peters.
Okay,
I would want him.
I don't even know what he looks like.
He's a white guy.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah,
he played a white serial killer, so I figured he was white.
But he's good at playing like the weird, creepy villain.
Okay,
I fuck with that. I would want a movie with a weird, creepy villain. For
Me?
sure. For sure. I don't think you're creepy.
I'm just a villain.
You're not. You don't give villain vibes.
It's my origin story.
You give me Grinch vibes.
Origin story.
It's your origin story?
Yeah.
Okay. Me saying that you don't give villain vibes, origin story?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
I don't know anymore. Yeah.
If ABC called you, it was like...
So Disney?
Just let me...
I'm Skip Bayless in this episode.
If ABC called you and was like, I want you to make a show right now.
The only thing they make is procedurals.
A network TV show. I want you to make one. I'll give you 50,000 episode. Would you do it?
CSI Toronto?
Yeah, would you do it? Would you do CSI Toronto? I need you to make CSI Toronto.
CSI Kansas City.
CSI Kansas City? That'd be wild. CSI.
It's like they go from the city, and also they're in a cornfield and that kind of
Hey, I'll be going. I'll be going.
Oh
Cornfields?
my God.
I'm sure there's murders in cornfields.
Oh.
This episode is just me trying to ask questions and...
I hate those shows.
What? Those like CSI?
Those procedurals.
Yeah. No, I used to love CSI.
You love everything.
Yeah, I used to love CSI when I was a kid. That's all I used to watch. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Because that's the only like interesting thing that would come on.
You probably love Law and Order.
No, I don't like Law and Order.
Law
CSI
and Order
was more...
SVU?
Yeah, I never watched Law and Order. CSI was more my thing. I feel like he's either one or the other.
One or the other. Oh, whoops! I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. I don't know where things are.
Have you watched Grey's Anatomy?
No.
People love that show. I haven't seen one episode.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's Law and Order.
Yeah,
that's a classic sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't watch any of those shows.
Have you ever?
Nope.
You're not cultured, man. It's crazy.
And?
Not cultured. It's crazy.
And I hate culture.
It's crazy. Evan hates culture. Add that to the list.
I hate people that follow everything that's trendy.
CSI was trendy?
At some point, it probably was. That's why there's 18 of them now.
I don't think it was trendy.
It was trendy in much the age group, the baby boomers.
I guess.
We're still watching them now.
I guess. Are they?
Yeah.
No.
How do you think it's still in the air?
Who
do you think's watching them?
What else are they put on there?
Who do you think's watching them now?
Whoever has cable, I guess. And I guess that is the boomers.
Voila.
Yeah. Look at Evan, right, for once.
Wow.
Crazy. I never thought I'll see the day.
Well, when I'm not talking out my ass.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
This episode is hella chaotic. Hecka chaotic.
I think you say hella.
Okay.
You can say hell.
Yeah, and hella is a name. So I wonder how that will work. Like, I get like the S word and F word. I get that.
Fuck shit.
Yeah, I get that. I can see how they can like, I wonder how they're monitoring that. Is it a AI? Yeah, but they can't really monitor damn or hell.
Damn.
I guess they could.
Yeah, just every beaver video is going to be demonetized.
Every beaver documentary.
Yeah. I don't hate beavers.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of look like a beaver. No.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Evan. I'm sorry. That was
podcast.
That was one of those intrusive thoughts that just took over.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
My feelings are hurt.
But it's cool. You don't hate beavers.
Emotions.
It's cool that you don't hate beavers. Add that to the like list.
Shout out
one thing on the like list, 80 things on the hate list. Do you love beavers?
No.
Would you have a pet beaver?
No.
I
saw a video on, I can't remember what it was on Twitter, where someone had a beaver in their house and it started taking toys and building a dam out of toys in the hallway.
Interesting.
A beaver's gonna beaver.
Beavers gonna beaver. Beavers are gonna beaver. Let me write that down.
Oh, speaking of animals, when you watch Nope, would you rather fight the alien or the chimp?
The chimp.
I don't know. That chimp fucked everyone up.
Yeah, but how'd you fight the alien? What the hell? I guess
you got a motorcycle?
I guess you can fight it how they fought it. Nah, but chimp. Yeah, I'll fight the chimp.
You'd fight a chimp?
Yeah, I'll fight the chimp.
You're gonna lose.
Okay, what? Do I have weapons?
No.
So just my bare hands?
Mm-hmm.
So do I have weapons with the alien?
No.
Just my bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
A chimp.
The alien, you just don't look at it and you're good.
Oh, that's how it went?
Yeah. Because if you looked at it, that's when it attacked.
Okay. Now try not to look at this big ass alien in the sky.
Yeah.
Try not to look at that. Yeah, you're going to slip up.
I mean, that's what Americans do. We ignore the problem.
I'll fight the chimp because I would just be like, I feel like you can kind of.
No, that chimp would fuck you up.
I don't know.
Chimps are strong.
Yeah, I'm sure they're strong.
Like, they are strong.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like, chimps rip people's faces off.
That chimp was small.
That chimp was good, big enough.
That chimp was kind of small.
No, it was big enough.
That chimp was kind of small.
That chimp would.
That chimp was kind of small. I don't know.
Its way.
I think I could get my ass beat, but I think I would put up a fight.
You would die.
I don't know.
You would die.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Dude, there's some horror stories with chimps, monkeys, all that.
Monkeys, like gorillas, monkeys, big monkeys, I can definitely see. I'm not
chimps
fighting.
are stronger than monkeys.
But that chimp was not. That chimp wasn't that big. It was like a baby chimp.
And it still like suplexed everyone.
Because they weren't expecting it. It just came out of nowhere.
Even when they expected it.
When
the dude was like trying to run away from it. After it had brutally murdered.
Okay, him obviously like is gonna die. But maybe I'm not thinking of it right because maybe that chimp was kind of big.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a full grown chimp.
I don't know. I still will fight the chimp over that alien. Come on now. That's a no brainer.
I wouldn't fight either one. I hate both of them. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know you're kidding. Which one would you fight though? Would you fight the alien?
I mean, I'm gonna die either way, so it's whatever's quickest and less painful death. Which I don't think either one.
Yeah, the alien don't look like.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna get crushed to death inside of its stomach.
Yeah, they were screaming for life, and yeah, I don't know. Nope was the most underrated movie of 2022.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
People didn't like it. It didn't make any noise.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
It's the highest grossing original film in forever.
Okay, I gotta look that up.
I can't remember based on like what period of time, but original film that's not based on an IP, it made more money than all those in a long time.
Highest grossing original film.
I think it was like in the last decade or two.
Highest grossing original film.
Let's see. Nope.
Highest grossing original films of all time. I don't know how true that is, so we're looking it up and making sure.
Basing it off recent times.
Okay.
You consider first Star Wars film was technically an original film.
Okay. Recent times.
Nope. Highest
grossing. It's like 100.
Let's see. Let me find this article. Filibuster somebody. Somebody,
please. Oh, that's me. I'm somebody.
Nope. Box office highest for original movie since Jordan Peele's last film. Oh.
Wait, what did you just say?
I'm reading an article name. It said Nope highest. Nope box office highest for original movie since Jordan Peele's last movie. Nope breaks in $44 million at the domestic box office its opening weekend. Oh, this is just based on its first weekend, but still, it made $44 million in first weekend.
Yeah, and made $171 million.
Yeah, I don't think that's underrated here.
You don't think that's underrated?
It made $171 million.
Yeah,
for a film that's based on an IP.
Yeah, but it was an anticipated film.
And
like highly anticipated.
Okay.
Jordan Peele, people wanted to go see it. It had noise starting off. People wanted to see it. And then people saw it and it was like, this is basic, and then didn't really have legs.
Yeah, because the guy got eaten.
So I think it was very underrated. I think people didn't really fuck with it.
Meh. I'm sure there's more underrated films from last year.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't even watch that many movies last year.
I think there's films that people didn't expect to be good and like that they liked, like Smile.
Okay.
Everywhere, always at once. Everywhere, everything, always at once. I love that movie. I
still haven't watched it.
Yeah. Yeah. And Nope I thought was top 5 for me.
What are your top films for last year?
Top films. Everything.
We got a topic. Let's go.
Top film. I'm gonna do my top 5.
Okay.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Number 1.
You're supposed to start from 5 and go up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You got to build suspense, bro.
I think it's easier to start from 1.
But no, you for like.
All right, so
engagement.
5.
You got to start at 5. You already ruined it, but go.
All right, 5. I gotta look this up because this is gonna be hard.
Well, that's not the first pause of this podcast.
Oh man, this is interesting. This is interesting.
I hate lists.
I like lists.
They're kind of annoying.
Yeah,
but they build engagement. Because IGN put out like a top anime list of all time, basically just all shonen stuff. Only one genre, basically, because that's all.
Yeah. So I'm going to say as a disclaimer, there are a lot of movies that were reviewed as being really good that I haven't seen.
Okay.
So if they're not on the list, then I apologize. I just haven't seen it.
What are you apologizing for? Come on.
I don't know, because they might. Because I'm apologizing to myself because they might be really good.
Well, you got to just say it with your gut.
All right. So coming in at 5.
If you say it like you're right, then you sound like you're right.
Coming in at 5. Man, this is hard. Coming in at 5 might be Nope.
Okay.
Coming in at 5, Nope. Coming in at 3. 4. Coming in at 4. Oh, this is so hard. I should have did top 3.
What's number 4? Come on.
Coming in at 4. My favorite movies. My favorite. Black Panther.
Okay. The second one.
Yeah, second one. Black Panther. Yeah, whatever. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Coming
Black
in.
Panther.
Yeah, coming in at 3. See, so this is a tie. 3 and 2 can be interchangeable for me. Top Gun. I love that movie. And The Woman King.
Okay.
Perfect movie.
Which one's better?
It's so hard to choose.
Pick one. You can only pick one.
Okay, I gotta go to Woman King because I gotta represent.
Okay, which one's which? 3 is Top Gun, 2 is Woman King?
Yes.
Okay.
And then number 1.
And you already spoiled.
I already said it.
You're a walking spoiler.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Top 5 movies. I know those movies could be very like uh the trendy movies that came out and the hype movies, and there's no real like underdogs or anything that's in the top 5. I understand that, but there are a lot of movies.
I think The Woman King was probably underrated.
Yeah,
I think it's more underrated than Nope.
Yeah, I agree.
I haven't watched it, but based on the people who have watched it, everyone talks highly about it.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people just didn't.
Right.
I think a lot of people just didn't see it, didn't really know about it.
That's John Boyega, right?
John Boyega?
Yeah.
Is he in it?
Like isn't he?
Oh king? Yeah. But his role, I mean, I think the important role is the woman king. I forgot her name. Actress, you know her. Let me get the name right.
I never remember actors.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did amazing. But John Boyega did good too. It was a great cast. The actresses were great. There was an actress in there that I didn't know. I never seen her before. Thuso Badu.
What?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Thuso Badu.
Okay.
That's her name. I don't know. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. But she was great. She was I would say she was a lead too. Yeah. Great. But yeah, my top 5. Don't hate on me. You know, it's just my list, you know.
I would say I hate your list, but I can't really comics. I didn't see any of those movies.
Yes, you saw Nope.
I just seen Nope. I saw 1 of your 5.
That's crazy. You didn't see. You have to see Top Gun. I think you'll like Top Gun.
Actually, the first one.
I didn't either. You don't have to see the first one. You don't have to see the first one. You need to see Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I own the movie.
That's something you need to see.
I own that movie.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that. I think you will laugh a lot. It's a good show. I think you will enjoy it.
But is it better than Shark Side of the Moon?
1,000%. It's crazy you want to see Cocaine Bear and Shark Side of the Moon. That's a ridiculous name.
It's a great name. I love it. I'm here for ridiculous.
Have you seen Smile?
No.
Smile was pretty good too.
You're about to just go down the list of movies that came out this year. I'm going to say no to all of them.
Smile was good, but it's not as scary as everyone's saying it is at all. It is not scary. Okay. Bullet Train, I saw Bullet Train.
Oh yeah, I saw Bullet Train.
Yeah. I don't think we talked about that.
Well, you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it when it came out, but I saw it on Netflix.
Yep.
And definitely a movie that I would want to see on Netflix.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite film last year.
It's funnier than I thought.
Dude, it's hilarious.
But it's exactly how I thought it would be.
That's what I was wanting.
Yeah, but definitely a movie I could see on Netflix for sure. Didn't want to pay for that.
I almost went back to watch it again in the theater while I was still out.
Really?
I love that movie.
Really?
Like, that's what I was going to the theaters to see.
Really?
And that's what I got. And I was happy.
I think the story was very shaky.
That's the point. It's not supposed to be some deep, introspective
film. I know, but it was super shaky. Like, it was like, well, I didn't really care. Like, it was nothing for me. It was like, oh, I care a lot about this. It was just like, this is funny.
Fun movie.
Yeah,
that's what it's supposed to be.
It's just funny, and I guess, but it was cool. It was good. Like, it was exactly what I thought it would be. It was a good movie for sure.
I enjoyed it. Honestly, when I watch movies nowadays, like, I don't even be watching the serious ones. I kind of prefer like just outrageous movies.
Yeah, I can't watch that. It reminds me a lot of
when you're filled with this much hate, you just need something to distract you for a moment.
Yeah, you just need some enjoyment.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot
you
of...
left off a movie
What?
that I remember you loving.
What?
The Batman.
Ah.
I just remember that movie off the top of my head. I was like, that came at the beginning of this year.
Yes, the Batman. Oh my gosh. When it comes to, I know you hate this word, cinematic experience.
I hate that word.
When it comes to a cinematic experience...
Add that to my hate list. That is the most filmic and cinematic. Those two words drive me insane because they just get overused.
But yeah, when it comes to a cinematic experience, man, that is top 2.
Oh, and you throw an experience too.
That is top 2. It's that and Nope, man. The visuals for those movies, I loved.
Well, didn't he use Christopher Nolan's DP?
Yep. But I love those movies visually were just great. When I was watching the Batman, the whole time I was just like, wow, I just love this shit. Have you seen Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I told you about my experience watching that movie.
I don't remember.
I had an affected cyst on my back.
Oh, okay.
And I was just laying there, just bleeding out in the chair.
Okay. Crazy. But yeah, like in the beginning when he was like,
I bet the staff had many questions.
the staff.
Like, what the hell happened here?
Yeah. But yeah, like in the beginning of the movies when he was like,
people are getting shot and I'm bleeding more than they are.
People are dying and their neck broken shit.
They get shot and they're not barely bleeding, but I'm bleeding on the chair for them. Yeah. Good times.
But yeah, that was a great movie. I did leave that one out. Because it came out in the beginning of the year, right?
It was like March, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. It came out in the beginning of the year. So it's...
What movies did come out this year? 2022, just keep talking. I'm pulling it up.
2022 had a lot of good movies for me. I know people would be like, movies fell off and people didn't like it. I like majority movies I saw. There's not one movie that I just like didn't like at all.
Really?
Yeah, even like the movies that weren't that good, I still enjoyed. Like Don't Worry Darling with Florence Pugh. I enjoyed that movie. I saw it in theaters. It was cool. The story was very shaky, but overall, it had a great ending. That's what really helped it. The ending was great for me. But yeah, there's some movies that should have been on streaming services. I even enjoyed Elvis a little bit.
You watched Elvis?
Yeah, I watched that. If it comes on streaming services, I will watch it, especially if it's something that was anticipated and that was people enjoyed it or liked it. I'll watch it on streaming services if I wasn't that interested to go theaters to watch it.
The things you watch.
Yeah.
This man watched Elvis.
I'll watch anything. I heard Puss in Boots was good, which is crazy, but I heard that was really good.
Did you watch the documentary that Kyrie shared?
No.
He said he watched anything.
Have you seen The Menu?
No.
Okay. The Menu, I think you would fuck with a lot. A lot. So
is it better than Moonfall?
Yes. have you ever heard of The Menu? Do you know that?
I've kind of heard it mentioned. I think I saw trailers for it.
It's one of the most chaotic movies that I've ever seen in my life.
It's more chaotic than Moonfall?
Yes, 1000%.
That's one of the worst movies ever.
Yeah, Moonfall. I saw Moonfall. It was not that
so
good.
bad.
Yeah, it was not that good.
I enjoyed it.
But it was bad in the bad way.
I know. That's why I enjoyed it.
I can't enjoy bad in the bad way.
I can.
But yeah, The Menu is so chaotic, so weird. But it's like, it's weird in like an interesting way. It's like, this is so weird, but it's crazy that they made this. And like, I think I like it because they actually made this.
Okay, you still haven't told me shit about this.
Because I don't want to explain it to you because it'll give it away in a sense. So it's about...
What are the chances of me getting around to it?
I think you will like it if I explain it. So I want you to see it because it's...
Just like I'll tell you an anime that you'll like and then
You're right. You don't really like live shit. But so it's about...
It's ironic because that's what we mean.
It's about this restaurant that's like on this island that is... Is
it Epstein Island?
No.
Oh.
It's like on this island and it's talked about as this crazy weird experience with the great food.
Didn't like they found like a dead body somewhere?
No.
Oh, is that a different thing maybe?
Yeah. But yeah, it's known for the crazy experience. You have to pay a lot to get a seat, and it's only a few seats at a time. So so the main cast is probably about, I want to say 15 people, and they're all on this island, and they're all eating this. I think it's like 3-course meal, so it's
okay,
3 courses.
Oh,
but what happens during it is just wild, and I don't want to give it away because I want you to explain it. I want you to see it. But what happens is wild. The ending though, the ending is terrible. I didn't like the ending.
Oh, so basically it's like a. I was about to say his name, but I was going to butcher it.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, that's how you say it, I think.
I think I said it right this time.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Wow. I'm proud of myself.
But yeah, the ending was not that good, but the whole
concept doesn't stick the landing.
Yeah. It was the ending was just so like weird to a different atmosphere. It was just like, okay, what's going on? Why they end it like this?
Well, that didn't sound confident.
Actually, I'm just going to explain it. Spoiler alert.
Go. Yeah, finally, go for it.
Spoiler alert. So the chef of this restaurant is crazy, mentally ill.
Like me.
Has a lot of trauma in his childhood.
Okay.
So there's a prostitute that gets hired to come.
Okay, as one does.
Because the person,
you don't have to explain why.
the person's date didn't want to come or show up, so she canceled. So he hired somebody to come.
So he hired an escort.
Yeah, so he hired an escort to come with him. This is important to know. So when they come, it's just a regular restaurant. They get these weird types of foods, unique, styling, all that. And then it just turns left. So it turns left when there's the main chef, and then there's like, a lot of other chefs, the assistants that help. So there's one assistant that so there's two assistants that comes up with the concept of the courses of the meals. Mm-hmm. So the first one you see, he comes up with the concept, and basically it's a concept of him admitting that he's not good. He's not as good as the main chef. And the main chef was just giving him shit like, you're not as good as me in front of everybody. And he's like in the middle. He's like, you're not as good as me. You want to be like me, but you can't. And all that. You're a failure and all that in front of everybody. And then he pulls out a mat and then kills himself in front of everybody. And everybody was just like, what? Oh my gosh. They were trying to leave. People thought it was an act, because that's the whole thing. Like, it's an act or it's an experience,
An act.
Yeah. So it's just crazy. And then you come to find out, because the escort, she wasn't supposed to be there. No one knew that she was an escort. People thought she was the person that initially wanted to come. So the chef is crazy, and he plans out these meals specific for the people that comes. So because she's not the one, the whole course is fucked up, and he goes crazy. He's like, okay, this is not how it happened. So we failed as a restaurant. We failed. So now we have to kill everybody because we failed. So basically that's what happens. He does these courses, and he's just killing people after every course. Like,
as one does.
It's just whole concept that comes and kills. And you come to find out the person that hired the escort was there before and knew exactly what was going to happen. Like, he knew exactly people were going to die. And it was just so fucked up that he knew that people were going to die and get killed. And he still hired his escort to come with him to die. And so the chef told him that in front of everybody, and then told him to go kill himself. The person wanted to be one of the chefs. So he follows the orders and stuff. He's just like this crazy fanatic. He loves the chef. He's a stan. So he goes and kills himself. But the ending was terrible. So basically it's hinted at that the chef obviously has this, doesn't like to fail.
Clearly.
Yeah. So you know how in restaurants, when you don't have the right order and you go in, the chef like I didn't like this, I didn't want this, and you give it back. So basically that's what the escort did. She was like, I don't want this. I actually just want a regular cheeseburger. So he made her a cheeseburger.
Grow up.
He made her a cheeseburger because he was like, okay, I have to follow the orders of whatever, my customers. So he made her a cheeseburger, and then that allowed her to go home and leave while everybody else died and burned, which was, it was just weird, a weird ending. But overall, the concept, yeah, it was weird like that. I didn't understand it. But overall, the concept was really, really crazy. And I enjoyed most of it. It was entertaining. I didn't know what was happening next, but the ending, it didn't land at all. But overall, still a crazy show or a crazy movie.
I don't know anything you just said.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was weird. It was weird. But I would recommend it. Just if you have nothing else to watch, just give it a watch. I'm not watching Shark on the Side of the Moon.
Shark Side of the Moon.
That's Shark Side of the Moon. Oh, I hate Shark Side of the Moon. Add that to my hate list. I hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want random news now?
Yes.
Tim Cook is taking a pay cut from $84 million a year to $49 million a year. He can't feel bad for his kids. They can't have generational wealth.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, why is he taking a pay cut?
I just had to transition off of, you talk about the menu.
Did you know that Apple is thinking of making touchscreen laptops?
Isn't that what the iPad is supposed to become at some point?
I don't imagine this being touchscreen. I don't think iPads like this.
We're slowly kind of becoming more and more like the MacBook.
A little bit.
I can use a keyboard and everything on it.
Yeah.
And a mouse.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think it's as powerful as a Mac. But yeah, they're trying to make Mac touchscreen. I'm just like,
And that's your tech news.
Why don't they just, like how you said, make the, because that was my first thought was, why don't they just make a higher version of the iPad? Why don't they make a higher version of the iPad, a lower version of a Mac with touchscreen?
Why did they? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's our tech news.
Yeah. Woo, so insightful. You've learned so much about tech today. You've learned so much about, I don't even know.
Random
watch
stuff.
Dark Side of the Moon, classic film of all time.
Classic
I guess
film.
maybe watch The Menu or whatever.
Yeah.
Disappointing ending according to Jordan.
Yeah, disappointing.
I don't know what else we talked about this episode.
Just random stuff. Yeah, it's been chaos. A lot of pauses.
Double entendre. Don't even ask me how.
Yeah, I won't.
Oh, okay. Shout out to you then.
But yeah, thanks for listening.
Like and subscribe wherever the hell you are.
Yes.
So we can say hell.
Yes.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Bleep YouTube.
I'll keep that in. Or not. Actually, I don't know. I think the last 8 seconds you have to not. So that's why I'm stalling right now. But like everywhere, leave us positive comments because my ego is very fragile. Jordan,
Yes,
I
it
don't
is.
know anything about.
My ego's not fragile.
Oh.
Evans is though. So
Yeah, it's fragile.
okay.
So, yeah, all that being said, peace out.